Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 26th of February to the 4th of March 2018. We have a lot of activity going on in Pisces and reflecting over into Virgo. So when I teach astrology, I like to teach it in 6 pairs rather than 12 signs, and Pisces and Virgo are a pair as they are opposite, and each one holds the seed of the other, reflecting the other side of its counterpart sign. So we begin the week with Mercury meeting Neptune. This is a once-a-year affair, and this is in the sign of Pisces. So Mercury is our processing mind, where we draw down thought from thought forms and process it through words and action into reality. And Neptune is like our spiritual tuning fork. It's when we feel the intuition rather than having to think. So we have our intuition heightened at this time. It's a very psychic couple of weeks. So hopefully we're all able to stop thinking long enough to tune in and feel the reality. It's worth exploring illusions, and where our thoughts have become habitual, but are possibly based on things that aren't true, things we've carried forward from the past, believing our story, taking things personally. So with this fine-tuning and perception, we can stop and feel into anything that's happening. As we check in with our body, Virgo is very much to do with the nervous system and the body. So checking in with our body and giving ourselves a health scan to see where we're holding knots or negative energy, and to actually explore what are the beliefs behind that. Are they serving us? Are they even true? To be able to process that all the way through our bodies and release it. So this week we approach a full moon in Virgo on Thursday, and this is the height of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just go inwards, have a look at what you're holding inside, what you're holding onto in your physical body and in your energy body, and just explore it, analyse it, investigate it, deep introspection, because we'll be getting ready to release by the end of the week. There's also a parallel theme about honouring our talents, where we put our life force energy. And 2018 is very much about that, simplifying what we do every day, but focusing and valuing our life force energy and putting it towards projects and honing skills that will reap great rewards. So we're wrapping up details from 6 months ago as we get towards the full moon in Virgo, and Virgo is very productive. It's where we use our energy efficiently. So have a look back, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What have you honed? What skills have you nurtured? And what are they actually creating and manifesting on the physical level? Are you even grateful for your life force energy and your talents? Where can you focus those more precisely with gratitude? Because what we've learnt, we're going to be able to teach, pass on that knowledge, that information, that skill. So fine-tuning everything we've learnt, the journey that we've been on for 6 months, so that we can wrap that up, perfect it, and then maybe get ready to teach and share. And like I say, the focus turns inwards on Thursday as the full moon in Virgo reflects back to us that journey that we've been on and what we've learned. This moon is at 11 degrees, and Virgo is the hermit that likes to go in and seek its own inner light. 11 is the number of illumination, so this is a very powerful, very inward full moon for us to turn our attention inwards and to seek our own inner light, our own inner knowing. And if we've balanced the body and the energy body at the beginning of the week, then this should be in pure alignment. This should be fairly easy. So exploring the real self, not the narrative, not the personality, not the story, getting rid of some of those beliefs that are holding us back, releasing through every aspect of our body, and replacing negative affirmations with a place of purity so that we can actually align with who we really are. There's a sense of liberty here to be free, happy, healthy and whole. So with so much activity in Pisces, at this full moon we have the Sun and Neptune together and Mercury and Venus together. There's a holistic feeling to this. It's a sense of returning to our simple wholeness and letting go of a lot of baggage. The difficult part of this is letting go of mental control. We've been taught to control everything with our minds, or that our minds actually control our future. And the hardest thing about this is letting go. There's a sense of trust and surrender. To know that everything's unfolding as it should, and to gently float downstream, meeting every moment in the present, and exploring it from the depth of our inner wisdom. So maybe have a look at where you're trying to over-control, where you're thinking too much, where you're putting too much emphasis on creating structure, creating limitation, or building from a place of lack, want and need. Then have a look at your trust, your ability to surrender, your ability to flow, and where you're really creating your world from. Because Pisces calls us into the imagination. When we have a passion, when we have a dream, when we can envisage that in our heart and our mind, and when it feels true, then that's when we call in the synchronicities and we can act on them as they arrive, without trying to force the flow. So the Sun and Neptune combine to give a feeling of gentle cleansing, working directly into our light cells, releasing, refreshing, purifying, trusting our intuition and taking action from what we feel is right. Mercury and Venus align as well, balancing the mind and the heart in the etheric waters of Pisces to restore peace and harmony. So an incredibly deep week. As we head towards the spring equinox, we're rinsing ourselves off. We're not taking forwards anything that holds us down, saturated and heavy. We're assessing what we've learnt, taking the seed of awareness forwards and releasing the story and the emotional baggage so that we can spring light and bright into a new zodiac cycle by the 21st. So all these charts this week align with that, doing the Pisces Virgo work, healing the body, healing the energy body, listening deep within and realigning the mind to actually be the active force once we've centered and connected with our soul's calling. So dive deeply, do the final examinations, trust, release, rinse, and get ready to be reborn. So those are the horoscopes this week, and I'll see you next week. If you would like to connect with your soul's calling, then a soul astrology reading is a very good way to do that. We can look at your birth plan, what it is that you wanted to explore in this lifetime, and provide some guidance and direction for the year of 2018. I'm available one-to-one or over Skype, so please do contact me if you're interested in exploring your soul plan. I also have a number of meetups and some tourism to sacred sites coming up this summer. So the information for that is on my website, www.astrozo.com, and I'll keep you all up to date with my monthly newsletter. If you'd like to subscribe to that, please email me zoehines7@gmail.com.